Greetings, everybody. This is just a short little news update. Uh, According to the recent, well, I'm going to pull it up here in a second, but this has to do with the localization and the Steam version of H Wisdom Exploring Nature, which might not be the English title. More about that in a second. But this right here is just the one of the promotional shots on DLsite here. But we're going over to Ota Guchi Field's blog here on CN. And as you can see, I'm just going to read it straight for you. This is translated by Google. So if anything's wrong, it's not me. He is wondering, people who play online will enjoy next month's Elden Ring. So he is a gamer, as I've said before. Alright. Exploration Nature. Illustration production is finally almost finished. Currently, now this is about the update. Finally almost finished. Currently 14 pieces are completed. And the 15th piece will be completed tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow. And then I will start working on the H event. And a little side story for the update. It's going well. Now, I just want to point out that this is... when he says 14 pieces, these are entire events, scenarios. That's how much more an update it is. It's an entire new episode. Alright. Shino tucking up a small amount of fabric, which we can't linger on because of YouTube. Alright. Since it's an update, more than half of the actual insert illustrations have been prepared. I'll do my best in the production. Alright, this is what we're here for. Regarding Steam's foreign language translation games. Alright, I'm going to paraphrase here and kind of summarize. He was talking to someone else to localize stuff because of how long the turnaround time was on Yutaka. And he was trying to get a little more hands-on with it. And what he wanted to do was release his updates. If he wants to update the game, he wants to release the updates to every version of the game, including the Steam version, as he completes them. Unfortunately, these guys that he was talking to have no idea what the hell they're doing. And he was surprised that they would have still required him to keep the game censored. And this is for all you fans. He's doing this, man. He's going to be going back to Kagura Games as he did with his previous two works, which were Country Girl Keiko and Country Bumpkin Yutaka. Now, the reason he is because they'll work with him and the game will be able to be available completely uncensored. That's what he wanted. He kind of gets upset when the pixelation from this company he was talking to would have actually been bigger than what he does for release in Japan, which is pretty asinine if you ask me. But anyway, and he had typed this out on a text file and somehow hit copy paste twice, and that's why it's still going. But that's that. Now let me head out in case anybody's curious. My avatar there is Beast Wars Galvatron from Japan, and he's laughing maniacally, steering a giant giant Predacon with a ship wheel like a pirate. Okay, anyway, that means that you'll be able to go over here to the Kagura Games website and purchase it. When they get through with it, you'll be able to get it on Steam, what have you. But just remember that if you buy it on Steam, you have to come here to the Kagura Games website to get the uncensored patch, just as you do with every one of these other games. Like all of these games. Like this one's pretty good. I have this one. Let's see what else we have here. Just for the hell of it. I've got this one recently. Acerola's really nice. Unfortunately, you can't really play most of them on YouTube because of the fact that even when it's censored, it just takes the pictures out. All of the sound effects and the dialogue are there. So, yeah, you just hear that squishing sound with like nothing going on. But here's some upcoming titles. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I mean, everything. Here's the patches. Like I said, they've got patches for all their games. Those are just the latest ones. And it basically rings you up for the patches also. But if you buy it from them, you don't really have to have the patch. Some of them had neat little things like, oh, really? Huh. But yeah, they also do cosplay stuff. And they cosplay the characters from the games and such. So, hey, if you're a fan of the game, you can see cosplayers. But anyway, that's what I brought y'all here for today. I just wanted to update y'all, let you know that the Steam version will be handled by Kagura Games. So, that'll be it, folks.